Liverpool fans, this is not just another injury update. What happened this weekend could quietly reshape Liverpool's season, and the club's response may tell us everything about where this team is heading next. Stay with me, because the next few minutes matter more than you think. Welcome back to the channel, Reds, your home for daily Liverpool news, insight, and discussion. If you live and breathe this club, you're exactly where you should be. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss what's happening at Anfield. Let's get straight into it. Liverpool are facing growing concern over Alexander Isak after the striker was forced off during the dramatic 2-1 win against Tottenham. It was a moment that changed the tone of the match and potentially the coming months. Isak had just opened the scoring when a heavy sliding challenge left him clutching his leg in visible pain. The Swedish forward couldn't continue and had to be helped from the pitch, immediately raising fears inside the Liverpool camp. Early indications suggest a possible fracture, and while scans will confirm the full diagnosis, there's real anxiety that this could mean a long spell on the sidelines. After the match, Arne Slot was understandably cautious, admitting it's too early to draw conclusions, but acknowledging the seriousness of the collision. For Liverpool, this injury arrives at an especially difficult time. Mohamed Salah is currently away on international duty. Cody Gakpo is still recovering and won't be available until early January. That leaves Hugo Ekitike as the only senior forward option, putting serious pressure on Liverpool's attacking structure. What makes this moment even more significant is that Isak was finally starting to find his rhythm. His goal at Tottenham felt like a turning point, a sign that he was adapting to the Premier League and gaining confidence in a red shirt. History tells us patience could be key. At Newcastle, Isak also struggled early with fitness issues, but careful management allowed him to return stronger, eventually becoming one of the league's most consistent scorers. In fact, he went on to score over 50 Premier League goals, despite those early setbacks. In previous interviews, Isak has spoken openly about how important it was for his club to remove pressure during recovery periods, allowing him to focus purely on rehabilitation rather than rushing back too soon. That lesson matters now more than ever. Liverpool's medical staff and coaching team face a delicate balancing act, protecting the player physically, supporting him mentally, and keeping the team competitive in the meantime. How they handle this period could define both Isak's long-term success at Anfield and Liverpool's title ambitions. And this situation highlights something bigger. Elite clubs don't just manage tactics, they manage people. Now, let's shift focus to a move that has divided opinion among supporters. Harvey Elliott's loan to Aston Villa raised eyebrows when it was announced, and now the full details of the deal are becoming clearer. The midfielder joined Villa on a season-long loan after Liverpool reshaped their squad over the summer. New arrivals in midfield and attack narrowed Elliott's path to regular minutes, making a temporary move the best option for all parties. But this isn't a simple loan. Reports suggest the agreement includes an obligation to buy, valued at around £35 million, triggered if Elliott reaches a specific number of appearances, believed to be close to 10 games. Liverpool also negotiated sell-on and buyback clauses, ensuring they remain protected if Elliott thrives in Birmingham. From a strategic perspective, this is smart business. However, things haven't gone smoothly so far. Elliott has found minutes hard to come by under Unai Emery, who has preferred a more physical midfield setup. As a result, the young midfielder has only made a handful of league appearances, struggling to secure a consistent role. That lack of game time carries serious consequences. With a World Cup on the horizon, Elliott needs regular football to stay in contention for England's selection. Sitting on the bench doesn't help his development or his international ambitions. Could Liverpool bring him back? Technically, yes. but practically it's complicated. There's no formal recall clause, and Liverpool's financial planning likely assumed a permanent outcome. FIFA rules also limit loan flexibility, meaning any return would see Elliott remain at Anfield for the rest of the season. The next few fixtures for Aston Villa could be decisive. Tough matches against top sides may force changes, and Elliott might finally get his chance to prove his worth. What happens next could shape his entire career trajectory. Liverpool monitor PSG's Desire DOU now for a story that's already getting fans excited. Liverpool are reportedly keeping a close eye on Paris Saint-Germain's teenage sensation, Desire Doué, one of the most highly rated young midfielders in Europe. At just 19, Doué has already shown maturity well beyond his years, impressing in both domestic competition and the Champions League. His technical quality, composure under pressure, and tactical intelligence have caught the attention of Liverpool's recruitment team. Under Arne Slot, Liverpool are building toward a high-energy, possession-based system, and Doué fits that profile perfectly. He's comfortable in tight spaces, capable of progressing the ball, and disciplined enough to contribute defensively. His versatility allows him to operate centrally or further forward, making him an ideal option for a modern midfield. But make no mistake, this would not be an easy deal. PSG are notoriously protective of their top talents, and any move would require significant investment. Liverpool would need to present not just money, but a clear sporting vision that appeals to the player's long-term development. That's where Anfield could be the difference. Liverpool's history of developing young stars speaks for itself. Under the right guidance, Doué could become a cornerstone of the next generation at the club. Nothing is confirmed, and talks, if they happen, would move carefully. But the interest alone signals Liverpool's intent to stay competitive by investing smartly in youth. From injury setbacks to loan dilemmas and transfer whispers, this week has reminded us how quickly football can change. Liverpool are being tested physically, mentally, and strategically. How they respond will shape not just this season, but the future of the club. Now I want to hear from you, Reds. How should Liverpool handle Isak's recovery? Should Elliott return if Villa don't play him? And would Desire Doué be the right long-term signing? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash the like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and make sure you're subscribed for daily Liverpool updates. Thanks for watching, and as always,